Well, good morning. I'm here in my studio again this morning. It's 20-ish to below outside. Seems like a better place. I know my iPhone just kind of quits working if I try to film with it in this temperature, so I'm not sure what'll happen with the new camera. Hey, today's a great day. Great day for Canada. We just became the second Western nation in the world to take the fight to the enemy in this CovidPlague. And that's an interesting fact, because I'm sure you all can easily recall how your media feeds have been bombarded for weeks by, these hillbilly conspiracy people talking about how the federal government deliberately put Canada last on the list as part of some, I don't even want to go there because it just gets crazier and crazier the more you talk about it. In any event, I've often been one to believe that when crazy is really getting the upper hand, sometimes the best thing to do is just wait it out. Crazy has a hard time standing up against facts and data. So the facts and data this morning, people, are that Canada is the second Western nation to begin a mass immunization program and take the battle to the enemy. So not the last, like people have been trying to convince you of. The second. Only the National Health Service in England was able to move more efficiently. So that's a good thing, right? I don't know why so many Canadians have such a hard time accepting when we get something right, but I'm going to call it out. Congratulations. Wasn't my government, doesn't really matter. Only matters that they've been successful. The government here in BC isn't my government either, and I'll give them the credit that they've been pretty successful at what they're doing. So that's exciting, but it's still a long road ahead. And we're still going to see great tragedy brought upon us, by these various different resistance groups. It's ironic to see the hillbilly whiskey crowd and the Jesus crowd to be so lockstep allies on this. Well, we've talked a lot about those two crowds, and so is the news media, so I'm thinking we'll just ignore them from now on and let Darwin sort that out. Because honestly, I certainly do not believe that there's much hope that any other unseen entities that may or may not dwell within churches are going to help much. But now we're faced with a different emotional driver that's not going to be that easy for some to deal with. This perceived need, I shouldn't even say that, I don't mean to be insulting to people, but no matter how important family gathering is it important enough to sacrifice lives over? Or to even just risk sacrificing lives over? The facts and data speak for themselves. If 79-year-old grandma gets the COVID because you just had to travel to the family for the Christmas holiday, that's going to be with you for the rest of your life. And this morning, it should be so much easier here in Canada because, like I said, we're taking the battle to the enemy now. The end is on us. It's just not here today. It's got to be worth skipping 1 year of family Christmas union to potentially save the lives of your loved ones. It's got to be. Nobody's asking you to do it forever anymore. Am I confident that the immunization program is the answer that I'd be saying it is? Yeah, I am. You know, I'm 60 years old, and in my generation, almost nobody knows anybody that was afflicted with polio. Few of us even know any families that, you know, I know a couple of families that had polio in the family, but it was the grandfather or an older uncle or something. Nobody in my age group. Nobody in my age group ever had smallpox that I know of. I did have things like measles and mumps, but my kids did not, because immunization advanced that much. Do I believe that this current immunization program that Canada's just ventured out on this morning is going to save us and put things back to right? Yeah, I completely believe it. There's nothing new. Like, I don't even understand why vax and anti-vax people are trying to pretend that there's something new about immunization programs, right? Like, the diseases that we've already beat with these programs is part of the reason why we have so many people over 80 years old living today. A big part of the reason, really. So yeah, I have every confidence it's going to work, but you got to give it time. The logistics of immunizing tens of millions of people, it's not going to be right away. But we can all help save lives just by following a few simple rules. I do not understand people's absolute weirdness over masking. Like, so what? I got to wear a mask when I go grocery shopping. I don't understand why that's such a big deal, but it is for people, and soon we'll be past that. So today the message is mostly one of congratulations to the Canadian government for showing the liars to be who they are, and for getting us, you know, of course I always like to be first, but I know there's a lot of people that are probably more comfortable with being the second nation to get underway. You know, I don't have those particular fears, right? You know, this is the most advanced vaccine ever been administered, and we just went down a long list of vaccines in the past that have been hugely successful, and so I'm just gonna go with that. So this morning, you can safely just tune out all those anti-people in your life, all those conspiracy people in your life, because facts and data and time. Just saying, the truth is now.